Well, hello there. How's it going? How are we all doing today? Welcome back to episode 3 of the SMP, the Razors Arena SMP to be exact. Nothing. It's gonna be a good day. Say one more of those and we're gonna have to start killing off some chickens. What do you think, Parrot? We still don't have a name for him. We'll give him one eventually. We gotta find one more sheep, one more cow, and then I'll be satisfied with that as well. We can't really get pigs. We don't really have any means to get a pig yet, but that's okay. Today, though, we're gonna start building a house. Yeah, it's about time. I know. We're gonna go right up here above my head on the top of this hill. We're gonna flatten some more of that space out and move everything and everyone up there because we will have more space up there in general. So that's gonna be our plan. We're gonna build a house today. That'll be today's episode. I think that'll be our main focus. We may eventually consider putting a staircase up and down this hillside, though, from spawn. Because that is world spawn right in there somewhere. I think it's right here in the corner, but we shall see. But we're going to take out some of these trees. We're going to have to try and flatten some of this area, I think, as well. We'll make it a lot easier. I think it will be, at least, if we flatten the dirt down as well. I feel like that'll be the right move. Man, I love this mod. I just can't get enough of this stuff, man. Just one shot, boop, you're done. Of course, though, it does kill your durability. As you can see, I'm really low on it now. You know. Oh goodness, it went all the way down here. Finish mowing down this grass here. Filling in that. Or no, I thought we were gonna just do it down to here, weren't we? Right to here, to that level. Honestly, though, I think we'll be better off just moving this into that hole and putting it on this level. So let's just do that. I hope everyone here is having a fantastic day. I'm recording this on Friday, the 20th of June. So you guys won't see this until about a week from now. Because the plan is to have these set as premieres every other day. On the weekdays, I'll be uploading videos. On Mondays, you'll see the first episode. So this upcoming Monday, you'll see the first episode of this new SMP, but uploads will be happening every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think that'll give me enough time to get a couple videos, a week or two of backlogged videos, ready to go for you guys. But also, I think it'll allow me to not burn out as quickly because I won't be trying to upload every single day, because I know that's a very bad idea to upload every day, because then you get locked into that schedule, and that's not healthy. It's not good for you. We're uncovering some coal here. That's pretty nice. We're gonna have to extend our staircase that we used to get down to the mine, that cave, because we never did finish that. We came out of here hardly alive. We barely made it out of that cave alive. And so we're gonna have to go back down there now that we're kind of restocked back up. Ow. He bit me. I need another axe now. Because now these trees are gonna be annoying. There we go. Plant this flower. Well, these are gonna all get moved, aren't they? Because we're gonna put the dirt in this hole. There we go. Do it like this. Let Let's, yeah, I think we can meet it right about there. That's probably fine. Hey now, buddy. And then with the, strafing, back and forth, weave, dodge. Definitely, okay, we're gonna have to build that staircase like yesterday because that's gonna be a pain in the butt to keep doing that up and down every single time. Of course, I feel like it's easier to build from the current spot upwards than it is to like try and dig from the top down. Let's toss our bed down. Run! Run, Rays, set new spawn. You can do it! Get up, right up here. Here we go. Okay. Everything is now up here in order. Order, I meant order. We can now begin the process of building. We need more wood though, more trees need to come down. We also have to build that staircase so we can get our animals up here easier. There we go. We're gonna need more. Poor Jess is having a hard time. Her game's only showing one, like, half heart for her, even though she's got full armor and hearts and stuff. Alright, I think this staircase should go... Should we loop it this way? Should we loop it that way? Or should we loop it this way? I don't know. Cantina de Ocelot! I think this way would probably look the nicest. Just have it go up this front, this face. So from here, it would go like that. Or actually, maybe we should do it like this. It's like I was never there. Now we begin digging. I lied, we don't begin digging. Now we begin... Oh, never mind, I lied. We do begin digging. I double lied. Now you'll never know what I'm being honest about. That sounds horrible. Okay. I think she's experimenting to try and get it to reset. I think she should restart her device. There she goes. I was like, just restart or something. Silly goose. We're gonna leave this open though. I'm not gonna have... I don't want a guardrail. That sounds crazy, but I feel like it'll look nice to just have it. Just a nice, pretty, and open type of thing, you know? Of course, I don't think I want to make it too wide, even though I suppose we could actually make this too wide. I don't see why not then. Because we're going to be going up and down this quite a bit, so... To be fair, it does kind of make sense to make it wider, easier to traverse. Don't mind me. Chicken. Little chicken friends. This will get filled in later. So stair here, stair Shoragi! Oh, Poor guy. Have to let him get out of there. That means we're gonna have to fill it in, unfortunately. I see him spawn, then I hear him scuffling around like, where am I? What's going on? Yeah, I think this, I love how the audio's changed for just a couple blocks. Like up here, it changes to like the forest audio. It's just really quiet. You hear crickets, or whatever that bug is. And like all kinds of different types of birds. But then if you go down here, you'll hear like cicadas and other jungle sounds. I love it, man. It's freaking nice to have that audio in the background. Okay, but I do think we're gonna like just bridge it right here, probably. Of course, I don't really want it to be on top or like digging into the side like this. Because this will go pretty deep into it, I don't want it. Right here. Oh, that's not bad. We can just trim off that extra block layer. Just trim this away. Like so. Terraforming. Perfect. No, it's not like, you know, super deep into the ground. Awesome. We'll connect it up with the actual house trail probably at some point, but right now that is perfect. We have more dirt we can throw in this hole. We need to get some more food. Perfect. What's up, Bob? Okay, so this house that we're gonna build, I'm not sure what it's gonna look like. I mean, I have like a concept, right? I have an idea. I have an idea that I want to try and build. I'm not sure where to start or how to execute said idea, you know? So that's the potential issue here that we're having in my head. So, anyway, I guess you just, you know, actually, I think first of all, we need to eat something. We also need to start making some beds that we can hand out, I think. There's a couple of people that could use beds that don't have them. A good friend of mine. And another great member of the server, Shiragi. He will be joining us momentarily. There's 3 right off the bat. Cool. So we'll make him a bed. We need 1 more wool to make Trent a bed. I think we have only 2 string. Never mind. We do not have the string required. I have the logs in my inventory, so there's that. That goes over here. Oops. Those will... Give me that. Okay. That works, I guess. Light gray bed. That'll be for him. Okay. I don't know what I want this house to consist of. We should probably get this coal before somebody else does. I'm starving. We gotta make food. I keep forgetting. I went down there. I need to get some of those chickens. Take some of that food. The fill those in and chop that tree down. I can't run. Chad, I can't run. It's horrible. This is not a fun time. Take a couple stacks out just to get them out of the way here. Okay. Welcome back, Jess. We're gonna have to come on down here and take out some of these chickens, sadly. I don't have any seeds. I'll grab some from the crops that are ready. There we go. That'll work. There's a couple of them. I need a single piece of dirt. There. It would bother me otherwise, to be honest with you. I know. But, personally. Hey, we got a Sharagi in the game. Let's go. Welcome to the server, man. We can make some bread. That'd be good. Hey. Welcome back, dude. That's much better. Now we're getting somewhere here. Take one of these bread. He's messing with his settings. He's trying to get some shaders and things on, so we'll put that bread down. I mean, we do have some cobble. I wonder... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I really don't know how I want to go about building this. It needs to be a decent size. You know, it's got to be somewhat large. However, I don't want it to be like too much of a hassle to build. It's got to be simple enough. I want to build like a minimalist, like a simplistic, modern-ish, but I don't want it to be like super, like just like the clunk like I had in the other Bedrock SMP before it went down. Let's just kind of start with the walls here. Of course, we'll need to have... Let's raise it up. We're gonna have our doors right there, I think. That's what I want to do. This will definitely be large enough, right? It can't be too skinny in any one direction. Needed a lot more cobble. Luckily we have some we can just take right there and then fill it with dirt later. What do you think, Bob? Is this a good size foundation? What do you think, Bob? Should we make these go all the way down? No, probably not. I probably should stay. Let's fill this in now. We're gonna have to get more cobble. I don't really want to mess up this landscape though. Although we have to take at least the top layer off anyway, right? Because we're gonna have to put dirt in here to make it match. I don't want to leave just a bunch of stone exposed everywhere. So we at least have to take this top layer away, even the gravel. But I bet you if we go down a layer, the gravel, we can fill the gravel in below. Take the stone from right below the gravel, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like force the gravel to fall down a block and then place the dirt on top of it. couple more here. Just before I forget. Yep, I knew it. I knew it was gonna take down the whole forest. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, I love it, but it's like, oh man, now what am I gonna do with all this wood? But at the same time, there's not really a downside to it, because you get all the wood you could possibly need that way, you know? Oops. Take the gravel out, and then we're gonna go fill all this in here like that. This will end up being grass eventually. Should probably sleep. Yeah, we probably should. I don't I mean, I don't really want to, but oh, that's the wrong. Hey, Shiragi, he's back. Beautiful night up here on the hilltops. Oh goodness. Not the double misclick. There we go. Perfect. Our foundation is complete. Now the question remains, how tall are we gonna make this? First of all, probably just one floor, just a single floor. Probably put 5 just for good measure. Sorry to my ankles. Is that 4 or 5? 4. Just messing up my ankles doing this. Okay, so now we're gonna need to make more torches. We have some chicken left. There we go. We'll watch Shiragi stand into the sunset. Alright. We continue on. We're gonna have to build our walls. I don't know what I want them to look like. I don't want them to be just your standard ugly, just straight up, you know. I want them... Okay, this might sound weird. I want them to be inset, or concave, or whatever the word is. So, like, they're like this, so that there's, like, you know, they're in by a space. You know? But also want them to have details and you know, all kinds of fun little stuffs like that. Should we make it so that there's a back door? That's a good question. Should there be a back door? This is the question. And if so, does it go directly? I don't know. I don't think we really need a back door because we're gonna run around it anyway. So it's like, you know, I think if we do a back door, maybe it should be on the second floor and there's like a staircase from a balcony that comes down or something like that. Anyway, I'm also not sure, as I was saying, I want this to be like concaved and have some detail, but I also don't know what detail I mean. I don't know. I don't know what detail that calls for. Maybe just throw some texturing in. That might help, actually. Give it some detail. We take some oak logs. Like, we can throw them... Alright, I know it looks better if you texture with... I know it looks better if you build the walls with the stripped logs and then put the planks in certain spaces. But I actually don't... I'm not too sure, to be honest. Let's build up this one wall here. So where's that one at? So we'll do this one. And maybe that one. Like that, right? There's our wall. Perfect amount of block, by the way. Yes, I feel like it would look better the other way around. I mean, of course, the placement is garbage. It's easier to go in and just bust holes and place them than it is to build it up like that. But I feel like it would look a lot better if... Or maybe what it needs is to be the other, like, because it's definitely perpendicular right now, like the grains. I bet you it'll look a lot better if we at least match the grain. Those can stay. Well, no, they gotta be switched. Don't listen to me. Give, I'm right here. Oh, man. So, but first, because those are definitely... Obviously not the right spots for that. Come here. Are you serious? Plus there's gonna be a window in here. So I think what we should do... Alright, hear me out. Let's do this. We're gonna build up the walls, like, just build them up. And then we're gonna put in the windows. And then once the windows are in, we'll go back through and texture. Because I don't think it's very smart. I mean... I would assume. I don't know for sure, but that's just what I think. It's probably better and honestly easier overall to not texture before you put in the other, you know, windows and stuff that go in the walls, because otherwise you could ruin your whole texturing, because now there's blocks that shouldn't be where they are because they don't look good where they are. You know? So, let's just build up. Let's build up these walls. I think, and then we'll come back through with the windows and things, and then texture. Should we do, like, should we go all out? I think we should. I mean, it is a forever, you know, it's a forever server, so, like, forever worlds, you can make them as detailed as you want because you have infinite time, essentially, in that world. You know? At the same time, though, I feel like it can be easy to do too much at the beginning and get burnt out, which essentially would then contribute to only having a 2-week phase. But I feel like as for like it being our house, though, we should definitely deck on it, Race. With it being our house, we should definitely take, I think, the time and make it pretty. Well, I do like the idea that I had, though, of texturing with some concave or like some inset walls like this, because we can probably put something along here, maybe, or I'm not sure. Shiragi, what are you doing, man? Throw out some of that for. Oh yeah, that's That might not be enough, actually. It might be close. But we also can use, you know, standard planks. You can use standard planks as well. If it's gonna be like a block, you know, thick portion, I guess. Okay, we gotta get up here. I don't like that. I knew it. Nothing we can do about that. Alright guys, if you're ever gonna play with us, unless I can figure out a way to fix it in the config files, which I probably will. I'll let you know in the videos if I do, or in the server. If you're there in the Discord server, by the way, you'll get all the updates. You get to play with us even, and you'll get to see everything first. Races Arena, right there in the Discord. Link in this tab screen, discord.gg/racesarena. Don't forget to join us. It's very important if you'd like to play with us that you join. It's actually required. You have to be in the Discord server to play. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't jump down like a dummy. Let's use stone this time. Okay. So on top of this is going to be a slab layer, right? We're going to make it go over 1 though. Like this. Looks like Shiragi's alive. He's back. He's testing out the lag. It looks like he's seeing how it feels to do stuff. This will be a slab layer, just like so. Yeah, we're gonna need more slabs. That's okay though, we're surrounded by the oak trees, so that's not gonna be a problem. The only problem we'll eventually have is if somehow an oak tree grows right next to my house and someone chops it down. Just tear my house down. Okay, so that's gonna be a slab layer. Then we're gonna bring it down 1. Right, so that'll be like that. But on the inside here, we can just use planks because that's what it's going to be. The mini map. This man's obsessed with his mini-maps. That's okay, though. I understand why. I definitely understand. Okay, so like that, but this should do... We should do it where it's actually 2 per... What do you guys think? Like 2 wide for every single one of these. Of course, in this case, it'll just be like this. Maybe we'll make this a loft in the interior. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Okay, but then we go... Oh, we don't need that many, do we? Maybe just like that. 60 of them? That's definitely... Come on, that's gotta be plenty. 60? That's probably more than enough. Yeah, get out of my way, Bob. Jeez, dude, we talked about it. Need some torches in here before we start spawning some mobs. Stick them. 1, 2, 3, 4 on level 4. Okay, so there's no. It's an even number. Got it. Interesting. How did we... Oh, it's because I... Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's fine. It's fine. Let's just pillar up this right here. Bob, you know what's gonna happen to you if you don't leave my house, right? No, 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 I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your llamas. Hey, he's back. The one and only. Back at it again. Wonder what his skin is now. It's the same it looks like. His little head didn't change. Oh, it's the same. Or, I think. Is the halo different? I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. Shows how much I pay attention. This goes like this. Out like that. And then I think what we're gonna do is, well, first of all, we're gonna put these back. But of course, this is gonna be a slab layer. Because why not? Why not? And we're out of slabs again. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. I think it needs to have the stripped oak. Yeah. Problem is you can't break stripped oak without breaking out the whole freaking wall, so that's gonna prove to be not possible, more than likely. 18, is that enough? Probably not. Oh, that's probably fine. Yep, cool. Perfect. Awesome. There it is. The main structure is done. The main shell of the house is done. Oh! That's so funny. Damn. We need food though, guys. There we go. Need to texture the walls. Put windows first. We need to get some sand. We don't have any sand. Let's need to get some more chicken. We got a shovel. Yep. Okay. So the windows, I'm not sure. Bob, this is your last warning, dude. Should we, is this a slab or is this an actual block? Nice, dude. I kind of want this to be a window, like a skylight right here. Because I think we're gonna do a loft idea. We're gonna put a little, like, half of an upstairs kind of concept. Like that. I don't like how they're all falling up on top. We're gonna have to do something about that. Yes, I don't know if we have the ability to make it so that, like, Optifine has the, Okay, so I'm thinking, well, that first of all as well, but, ooh, actually, yeah, we don't really have, that's the inner wall. Because this will be, like, right up against that, and that doesn't feel like, I don't feel like that would look good. Even though it feels like an ideal spot for a window. You know, I feel like it is just like the best spot to put a window. But I also don't want to do the window to, well, you know what we could do? We could just move this. Nothing says we can't. We don't have to have every single wall, right? Right? Not every single wall has to be concaved or whatever the word is. I forget. We can have some of these walls go. I guess I'll need that anyway. That's funny. That one's gotta stay, but we can do this. We can bring them out. Nothing says we have to keep it like this. We can do whatever we want. It's frickin' Minecraft. We can do whatever the hell we want. Gotta keep that top layer though. Might as well just do the glass. Actually, now that I'm right here, I might as well just keep going up and put this glass in. Oh, it's kind of gone, but it's also kind of broken. That's okay, not much you can do about it. Sadly, it looks like it's like Iris doesn't let you do stuff like that where you can take away. Ah, man. That sucks. I want to find some dark oak for the doors, though. I don't know why. I don't want to have oak doors with oak walls and an oak roof and an oak logs. Like, it's just too much oak. There's too much oak going on, you know? Oh yes, I was like, what was I doing? I'm making an axe. Making an axe. There we go. Okay, well, probably should get one of those salmon first. There we go. Yummy salmon. Grab these two here. There we go. Okay. Let's take out this wall. Yes, I can't shift and then mass harvest planks. Where'd he go? He's like out here somewhere. See, he wasn't on my map till he wasn't. Oh, he got a pet. I think he went and got a parrot, didn't he? Oh, dude, we're like barely out of wood. Dang, that's bogus. Poor planning on my part. What do you want, Bob? Ooh. Bro, you needed my spot the window. Oh, no. Ow, I didn't. There we go. Okay, so now this can be a window. I think that's how tall it should be. Like that. Then on the outside, we do this. Then we're also going to put what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Maybe it needs to be darker wood. Maybe jungle isn't the right color. I liked the pattern, so that's why I picked it, but maybe the colors don't quite hit how they should. What about birch? I forget what birch. Or no, I didn't. Birch might look nice. That might be a good use for the birch. Let's just make 8, just enough for this window, then we'll try it. And now I'm like shift mining everything. I want to see what I can and can't main mine. Main mining sand is crazy. I didn't even think about that, but it's super convenient. We do it like this, right? Oh yeah, maybe not. That's definitely That's definitely better for when it's just 2, because then you can do it like this. That way it like looks like an actual like, you know. Well, shoot. So birch isn't gonna work. I don't want to use just, you know, same old boring oak though. And I guess jungle doesn't quite look as good as I'd hoped either. I don't know if there's other. Might have to just stick to jungle. Let's stick to jungle for now. Jeez, now it's raining. Let's stick to the jungle for now. That's what we got, so we're gonna have to use it. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna put like a flower pot thing right there. That'll be nice. Let's use the birch for that. We need flowers. No flowers. Do it like this. We'll put like a couple flowers in there. That could work. But there's still more windows we need to put in. We need to get 6 more glasses. What? What? What the? We got a leak in the ceiling. Why is there a leak in the ceiling? Bob, did you pee there? There's a leak in the roof. There's a leak. We're gonna get water damage. Yeah, that one does look different for sure, but oh, I don't know, man. Why is it doing that? No, that can't matter though, because it's just a resource pack. Yeah, there's no holes. I wonder why it leaked. Interesting. Interesting predicament there. That's okay though, we'll figure it out later. Okay, but what I want to do now, right? We're gonna need. We really gotta find some more wood though, guys. Oh, what am I trying to sleep for? And we can put. We'll use the oak right now. Is what we got. You know, it's what we got on hand right now, so we'll use it. Put that there. We gotta. Don't forget to put our torches around the house here, like that. Gotta fill this in. I wonder if it works on gravel. It does. Oh my word, I messed up. Put it back. I gotta get dirt to fill this in. We're gonna have to also go and find more. We gotta figure out where the dark oak forest is. I'm sure someone in the server has one somewhere, or they found one. We've not explored very far. We really need to. I think that'll be next episode. Next episode, we're gonna go and we're going to explore and try and find some dark oak, because then it'll look nice. I think that I mean, honestly, even spruce would look better than this jungle against the oak, because it's just too much of the same color. I think it's not. So we're gonna have to split the rest of our sand. Mess with the see that okay, it looks okay when it's not poured. I think it's just because I have it to where it's not actually effective. Yeah, that looks a lot better when it's like that. When it's actually like kind of symmetrical than just whatever the hell's going on there. All right, but that's gonna be it for today's episode. Next episode, we are going to go exploring a little bit. We gotta find more wood. I do want to go back in those god-awful caves, but we need to, so it's gotta happen. But I'm liking it. Let me know what you guys think. We're gonna have to start smelting this glass though before I forget. I'll pop these in here as I end, so that when I get on, they might be done, because people might be playing. It'll, you know, it'll do its thing. We'll leave all this stuff here though, of course, for now. I don't want to move anything just yet. I want to start building. We're gonna hit this loft at about that level. It's gonna be like a couple little staircase here. And that's where our bed's gonna be, up there on the loft. We'll have some like furnaces, and we'll put our storage over here, I think, for now. I think it's a lovely little home. Definitely different. It's actually not what I had in mind at all. The fun fact there is that's not at all what I thought it was gonna end up looking like. That's not my original home idea at all. It's just ended up it just kind of, I started placing blocks and went with wherever my hands took me, you know, and that's where it ended up was. But I like it, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. It's I don't know why, but it kind of, I feel like it matches the vibe. I feel like it matches the vibe of the area and the biomes pretty well, so that's awesome. Sorry, Shruggy, I don't know that. I've not messed with that myself. But, yeah. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to join the Discord right here, discord.gg/raizesarena. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share with everybody. You know the drill. You already know the drill. But I appreciate you guys and your support, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.